Hello guys, I want to show you something. It's VFBPredictor here. So I want to show you this tool that I have for betting virtual football in Betpawa. So I have this software over here, this website over here, software over here. So what does it contain? So I want to scroll down a bit and just get straight to the point. When I scroll down, right, so when I scroll down for each and every, you'll find that each section is of a different league, right? So starting on the one at the bottom, we have the Spanish league here, the English league, and the English and Spanish league. But basically here it's written history, yeah, because it's written league, but down here we're looking at the history of the bets. So like down here there is the history of the Spanish bets, only the Spanish games down here. At the middle we have the English history. Is the history for the English bets, and at the top we have the English and Spanish history. So what does this mean? This means that at the top I'm talking about a multi-bet, where which one bet had an English team and the other bet had a Spanish team. It's because let's say, okay, looking at the bottom here we have the Spanish history. At this section over here, the ones I'm scrolling, it only shows match to bet on for the Spanish history, only one match. And then we have the English history that shows only one match to bet on, and this history is showing you the wins and the losses of the matches, right? It shows you if you should bet. It shows you which one on the English league and the Spanish league. So far right now I haven't added many things, just that. Yeah, I want to show you this one. So here we have the English history, the English league, and the Spanish league down here. But this, I've scrolled down, you see, like this one can scroll, this one can scroll, and the bottom one can scroll. We have three sections, all three rows, that each of them contain a different league, yeah? But the bottom one only shows the Spanish league, the middle one shows the English league, and the one on top shows the English and Spanish league. So the one on top is basically taking this Spanish game that it's telling you to bet here, it is telling you to bet here, and then it's combining them to be a multi-bet, and then it is betting them here at the top. So if you want to bet a multi-bet of two teams, you just look at this section at the top, written English and Spanish league. You scroll, it's written English and Spanish league. But I'm scrolling at the history. I've scrolled at the bottom to see the history of the bets. So just to recap, this tool gives you the option of betting single bets, either for English league, or a single bet for Spanish league, or you can combine the two bets. You can take the English team that you have been told to bet on, and take the Spanish team that you have been told to bet on, and make them a multi-bet, a bet where you bet on two teams, right? So let's see. So if you were to look at the recent history, which is this one, not the one that is blinking, not the one that is saying bet. The one that is blinking is for the upcoming match, but if you look at the one that's next to it, this is the previous game that played, right? If you see the time, it's 15:29, and you know at Betpawa the games play after every 5 minutes. So at 15:30 this game that is written bet will start playing, and then after it's played, the history. So let's check the one that was previous one. So we can see we have a red written L for loss. That if you took a multi-bet on the Spanish team, if you lost. But we see here that the English game, but the Spanish game lost. See here, it lost, but the English game was a win. But if you took it as a multi-bet, you could have lost because one of the team lost. If you go back to the other recent history, you'll see that the multi-bet won because the game for the English League won and the game for the Spanish League won. Then we go to the other one, it was a loss because the one for English League lost, but the one for Spanish won. You can go to the next one, we see that it lost because two of them lost, the other one lost because two of them lost, and then the other one lost because one of them lost, and the other one was a win. The real losses for the multi-bet, although for the English League we had a number of consecutive wins, but the multi-bet lost because of the Spanish games, right? So what's all of this that I'm showing you? This is the history for the bets. So basically, if you had bet, can you see? I think there's a game that has been added here because it's at 15:31 right now, and the match is, I think it has ended, the match that was playing, right? So the history should come here, things that are being shown on real time. So basically, so what am I showing you here? So this is the history. This, it tells you bet on this, and if you bet following mostly if you bet has a teams, yeah, lost to one, lost to one, as you can see, yeah. And this tool, okay, let me just talk about that. With this tool, it doesn't want to bet on, it also tells you how much to stake, so that it puts into consideration these losses, so that when you get to, okay, so that the staking strategy puts into consideration these losses, and it helps you make a profit, right? So I guess that video is long enough.